I'm at Hunter's Ale House in Charlottetown on Prince Edward Island in Canada to take on their Hunter's Canadian 72-ounce steak John Candy Challenge, where I've got 60 minutes on the clock to demolish this absolute unit of a steak, along with some steamed veggies and 2 massive baked potatoes. If I can't clear the plate in time, I'm paying 70 Canadian dollars and enduring a walk of shame. If I win, however, the feast is on the house, and I'll get a free shirt and my face immortalized on their wall of fame.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Time for this meaty adventure to get underway. Here's the real kicker with this steak challenge, which is the rule that makes this the John Candy Challenge. Because just like in the cult classic, The Great Outdoors, every single bit of fat and gristle has to disappear. That's right, if it's on the plate, it's gotta go down the hatch. No exceptions. Two minutes into this challenge and the verdict is already in. This steak is a masterclass in beef. A perfect, crusty sear, locking in a reservoir of rich, savory juice. And it's tender, bold, and cooked perfectly medium rare to the T, just the way I like it. And if that's not your cup of tea, fair enough, to each their own. But either way, everything right now is going exactly to plan. The John Candy rule is in full effect now. Every bit of gristle has to go. And I think this is part of the challenge where people would just be grinding through it right now. But I'm treating this like a tactical operation, if you will. Pairing some of the gristle and the tougher bits with the steamed veggies, the softer crunch and moisture make everything slide down so easy. I didn't just come here to eat. I came here to conquer. Nearly 7.5 minutes down, and the veggies are gone. Though I will admit, I probably used those up a little too fast, because the steak and I are now on our own. But I can't deny the veggies were incredible. As I'm looking to switch gears now, keeping my hydration discipline with micro sips of water, and I've also got my secret weapon ready to deploy. My palate is starting to hit a wall. Don't get me wrong, the steak is fantastic. But even with beef this good, flavor fatigue is a real thing, which is why it was the perfect time to bring in the, well, really not so secret weapon. Some good old-fashioned steak sauce, keeping the flavors fresh and the momentum moving. And by the way, what's your go-to steak sauce? Are you more for sweet or savory? Or perhaps a little something else? Personally, as long as it's got those smoky notes in there, I'm a happy camper. Constantly cutting up this steak was a wrist killer, so I'm switching to, I guess what you could call, manual mode, grabbing thicker slabs of steak, kinda like a burger patty almost. And let me know in the comments down below, is this a pro move or am I being a little too handsy for your liking? Either way, my wrists are grateful, but to be perfectly honest, my jaw was also getting a bit of a workout here. The jaw, it's definitely feeling it now, but it all comes down to these baked potatoes. And I can already feel the judgment coming through the screen because of how plain they are. And there's a good reason for that. I actually have a condition, which most people would know as lack of self-control, where if I didn't have restraint here, I would be burying These in butter, sour cream, bacon bits, you name it. And my waistline doesn't need that. Not when I've got 50 plus food challenges still ahead on this international tour, which is also a good reason why you should subscribe so you don't miss any new videos when they drop. Any comments here poking fun at my potato restraint are completely warranted. I can handle it. With that being said, it's time to bring this challenge to a close.
$23.48.
72 ounces of prime beef. Every scrap of fat and gristle, gone. And now that I'm fueled by about 3 days worth of steak, it's time for the post-challenge victory push-ups. Hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe for more videos. And check out this fun food adventure next. And when you do, I'll see you there.
It's called Canadian alligator push-up. Canadian alligator push-up? I was like, you said that with confidence, so I believed him. I was like, oh, I heard of a Spider-Man push-ups.